Good evening. Thanks for joining us on the news at 8. Today, the 29th day in the month of June 2022. I am Grace Doctors and your catchy first headlines. Adventist Technical College Ohafia and two others to lock horns at Abia Schools Quiz Competition Grand Finale. Abia Commissioner of Police presents 21 million naira checks to families of deceased officers. Over PVC, Peter Obi has triggered registration revolution, says Ohanese youth. We take commercials right back with details and many more. Stay connected.
The biggest bang of the season is about to go down. It's the ABN TV Service Awards 2022 at Sheraton's Hotels, Abuja.
Welcome back. Now the details. Adventist Technical College Ohafia, Victory College International Bar South and Master Vessel Academy will test their might at the grand finale of Abia State Quiz Competition. The annual academic competition is sponsored by Rain Cameroon Foundation in collaboration with Abia State Ministry of Education and Secondary Education Management Board SEMB, Abia State Scholarship Board, National Association of Proprietors of Private Schools, Flow 94.9 FM, among others. The Commissioner of Police, Abia State Command, CP Janet E. Agbede, has presented check worth 21,477,050 naira, 80 kobo, to Nest of Kings of 10 deceased police officers who died while in active service. The check presentation, which took place on 23rd June 2022 at the command headquarters, was on behalf of the Inspector General of Police, IGP Usman Akali Baba. The Chief Whip of the Senate, Senator Ojuzo Kalu, has been commended for his role in convincing some aggrieved senators elected under the platform of the All Progressives Congress APC to remain in the party. Honorable Tunde Kolawole, Director General, APC Frontiers Coalition, in an interview with journalists on Wednesday morning, praised Kalu for initiating the processes of appealing the senators. Interpol Systems Consultant and Chieftain of All Progressive Grand Alliance APGA, Sachikwe Udensi, has said that the judgment of Federal High Court Abuja on Tuesday, which denied the leader of Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, bail, was since delivered by President Muhammadu Buhari, but only read by the presiding judge, Honorable Justice Binta Anyako. Saudensi said that President Buhari delivered the judgment 5 days before the court decided on Nnamdi Kanu's bail application when he spoke on Kigali, Rwanda, during a meeting heads of government, where he openly said that Nnamdi Kanu will not get bail, citing his refusal to adhere to terms of bail earlier granted to him. The federal government, through the Nigerian High Commission to the United Kingdom, has hired lawyers to defend a former Deputy Senate President, Senator Ike Madu, and his wife, Beatrice, over allegations of organ harvesting. ABN TV learned that the Senate President, Ahmad Lawan, who disclosed this after a closed-door section of the chamber on Wednesday, added that a delegation of the chamber would on or before Friday this week visit Ekrem Madu and wife in London. The Nigerian Army will continue to engage the services of its retired personnel in tackling insecurity in the country. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahaya, said this on Tuesday night at a regimented dinner he organized for the 2021 set of retired officers from its 3 Division, Rukuba near Jos. The corps, who were represented by Major General Ibrahim Ali, the General Officer commanding GOC, the division, and Commander Operation Safe Haven, thanked the retired personnel for their sacrifices and commitment to duty while in service. The Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, on Tuesday said governors were more responsible for the development of their states than the President of the country. In his speech at the 6th edition of the Give Feast, an annual program of the minister, Fashola also pointed out that state governors were responsible for the security of citizens in their states alongside the federal government. The National Coordinator of the National Social Investment Program, NSIP, Dr. Umar Buba Binda, has said that over 2 million households in the country were at the moment benefiting from federal government's conditional cash transfer program. He also said over 20 million persons were indirect beneficiaries of the program in 2 million households. The national president of Ohanese Youth Council OYC, Comrade Ibonyaka, has stressed that the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi has triggered voter registration resolution. He submitted that the interest of most Nigerians in the nation's politics has suddenly been rekindled by the declaration of Peter Obi, a former governor of Anambra State, for president and his subsequent emergence as the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. Ibonyaka made the ascension on Monday when he addressed newsmen in Owerri, the Imo State capital. The group managing director of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC), Male Kayare, has said that the country's moribund refineries cannot be quickly restored. Speaking in Abuja on Tuesday when he appeared before the House of Representatives Joint Committee on Petroleum Resources downstream, Kare said that the situation was regrettable, but the NNPC was making efforts to bring the refineries back to work. The committee is investigating the increase in prices of diesel and cooking gas. On the foreign scene, the recent wave of West anti-Russian restrictions imposed over the special military operations in Ukraine has exacerbated the global food crisis. Russian ambassador to the U.S., Anatoly Antonov, has said that on February 24th, Russian President Vladimir Putin launched the special military operations in Ukraine in response to requests from the leaders of the two Donbas republics. The Russian leader stressed that Moscow had no plans to occupy Ukraine's territories, but that the goal was to demilitarize and degasify the country. While in sports, Arsenal midfielder Lucas Torreira has expressed his readiness to leave the club this summer after suffering so much neglect from them. Recall that Torres spent the 2021-2022 season on loan at Fiorentina, despite there being some talks of the Uruguayan international returning to Italy on a permanent move. His Fiorentina transfer fell through earlier in this summer. And this brings us to the end of the news at 8. But before we go, a recap of our major headlines. Adventist Technical College Ohafia and two others to lock on at Abia School's quiz competition grand finale. Abia Commissioner of Police presents two 21 million naira checks to families of deceased officers. Over PVC, Peter Obi has triggered registration revolution, says Ohanese Youth. These and many more of different platforms, just log on to www.abntv.com.ng. And you can also follow us on our social media platforms being displayed on your screen. I am Grace Dorcas Unyekata. Please and I rest. Stay safe.